Always everybody. Welcome to my channel. I go by the name of Muhammad. In this channel we engage in politics, both domestic and international politics. Yeah. I know today's video is supposed to be all about introduction, but to boost my credibility, I would like to talk about the budget speech that the president was supposed to deliver a day before, but failed to deliver because he chose party politics over executive. By executive, I mean executive of parliament, members of parliament. They were supposed to deliver the budget and let the budget be debated after, but they postponed it because of party politics and some parties like the. And here's what the commander-in-chief of the EFF, Mr. Malama, had to say about it.
There must be allocations. Most departments have exhausted their money. They are waiting for new budget allocations. There is no budget. And we are going to come back on the 12th of March. We are not even sure whether we'll proceed or not.
Was there discussions around corporate taxes or the wealth tax at all?
The EFF's suggestion is that we increase the corporate tax and the wealth tax must come in, because those are the areas that are actually not contributing much into the fiscus. Instead of going to VAT, we don't care whether you are going to remove certain items or not. The poor will still go and buy the items that are not excluded, and that will be a burden on the poor masses of our people. So we are saying, and that's the advice we gave him, increase the corporate tax and introduce the wealth tax. That's how you're going to generate more money. Leave the poor alone. We just increased this VAT from 14 to 15% during Zuma's time. Now Ramaphosa wants to take it to 17. No one seems to be thinking for the poor of the poorest.
So you would be aware that the rest of the world is trying to lower corporate taxes by trying to make their economies more investor-friendly. This government has said that it does need the private sector to grow the economy and potentially give the poor that you're talking about jobs and better livelihoods. So don't you think an increase in the corporate tax would crowd out the private investment that is being sought by this government, sir?
You are well within a good space to increase the corporate tax, because the mineral wealth you have, they don't have it anyway. So they've got no any other option but to come and trade with you, because they are looking for what you have. So we shouldn't be intimidated by the fact that the other parts of the world are lowering the corporate tax. Here in South Africa, we've got precious minerals that everybody needs in the world, and they will never go anywhere except to come here in South Africa. So we are in the most advantageous position to increase the corporate tax.
Just quickly, from a political, ideological perspective, what do you make that the Democratic Alliance is actually against a VAT increase, and the proposal came from the minister?
Well,
Minister, by the way?
I don't know if they are disagreeing with it, because if they were disagreeing with it, they should have allowed the proceedings to go on, and then they vote against it in public. So it might be an artificial corridor disagreement, and when they are about to be exposed, they retreat. If the DA does not agree with increase of 2%, let them allow the budget to serve. And then we, all of us collectively, reject the 2%.
I hope you enjoyed this channel. I hope you subscribe, tell your friends, tell their friends about the new kid in the block. Yeah. Thank you.